Riding one-handed. One-handed. Feels good. Feels good. Bike blogger. Oh my. So I'm trying a slightly different setup with my camera. Hopefully the audio is a little better, maybe. You can hear my voice a little more. It's definitely a balance between being able to hear my voice and hearing the bicycle noises. Obviously I don't like annoying bicycle noises, but I think it's kind of cool to listen to the roar of the tire of the bicycle. So we shall see. We shall see. I've been looking online for a different camera, actually. I don't know if I'm actually going to buy a new camera this holiday season. We shall see. Cameras, cameras, cameras. Ugh. What I would like is a camera that has a 3.5 millimeter audio jack. So there are some options out there, specifically Sony. They do still make action cams with a 3.5 millimeter audio socket for a external microphone, but they don't accept the GoPro mounts without an adapter, and that's kind of a turn off. I have a lot of different GoPro mounts. I don't like using adapters because I'm looking at the parking garage back there, because I saw a light flashing, and no, I don't think it was a police car, just security. Anyway, I don't like adapters because, you know, it's an adapter. That's the whole reason why I'd be looking at another camera, is because I don't like using the GoPro microphone adapter. You got to plug into I don't know what it is, a USB-C or something socket, and then adapts it to a 3.5 millimeter universal headphone jack, kind of like a microphone jack. It's annoying that so many phones don't even have that anymore, because they all gone in their proprietary junk. You know, it's like, not like the audio quality is any better, in my opinion. It's just all proprietary, so they can make more money. You can buy more stupid adapters. That's my personal rant. So I wish there was like an action cam that had really good video quality, like a GoPro, but also didn't have to use, stupid adapters. Be they for, is BikeBlogger gonna wait for the light? No, why would BikeBlogger wait for the light? BikeBlogger's going this way. Watch out for pedestrians. Why would BikeBlogger wait for the light? No, why don't they just make an action camera? A basic action camera that can accept all things, be they like a GoPro mounts, audio jack. I mean, there probably is something out there. Let me know if you know of something. I imagine there's probably some no-name brand probably you could find off eBay or something. Maybe that's something that I should look into. I'm sure it would be a lot more affordable than a Sony camera or another GoPro camera. Because, geez, those things are always so expensive, at least the newer models. I'm talking hundreds of dollars. Although I guess it is I kind of wouldn't have this channel without the camera, so that's kind of the main part of a bike blogger show. What is this guy doing? Is he stopping here? now he's speeding up. I don't know what the... Maybe he thought I was gonna get on the bus or something, I don't know. I'm in a private driveway right now, so I'm not at a bus stop. Here we go. Okay, dokie. Shoo. Shoo. Yada-da-dee-da-da-doo. So I got a neat new thing here on my wrist. I'll show you here in a second. Let me get under some good light, because I forgot my big light tonight, so just got the little light. So let's go ahead and stop over here under the street light and I'll show you real quick. This isn't really the video. I mean, really the video topic of the night is cameras. Good to have a camera. So yeah, check this out. I got my phone on my wrist. Let me show you up close here. A little better. Woo! So yeah, see that? That's it's a jelly phone. By jelly phone, I mean it's just a $100 little smartphone, 4G. I wish I could get an even smaller phone, but you can't on 4G. All the little teeny tiny ones that you would stick in your body cavities are 2G. So this is as small as you can go, 4G as far as I'm aware. Let me know if there's something else. I got it mounted on my wrist with a Garmin wristband. So yeah, it works. It works. So I'm gonna get going here. Yeah, so you might have seen you might have seen the video there. Got a little lapel mic going. I usually use one when I run the chest cam, but I don't always use one on my body, or I haven't been in the past. And I'm starting to maybe, pick that up and do that again here, just because I think you can really hear my voice more clearly. I'm always trying to figure out ways how you can best hear me talking while I'm on the bike, and really the best way of doing that is an external mic and placing it as close to your mouth as possible, basically. But like I said, I still like to pick up some of these sounds of the bike, coasting and rumbling over surfaces and stuff. And that's one of the things with the cameras that kind of turns me off. And maybe you can turn off the image stabilization, but I kind of like the bounciness over a certain, sometimes, not all the time, but it just seems more real, when you see that really like those gimbal videos and you're just kind of flowing, it's really cool to look at, especially in slow motion, but it just doesn't look real. It looks fake, kind of. I like the smooth action of it, but I do prefer kind of more of the rough, sharp bumps on a bike video, personally. Just my own personal preference. And it's easier for me because I don't have to buy more gear. So that's of course a positive. Don't know what that guy's doing. Maybe he's playing, what do you call it, Pokemon Go or something. There's nobody else in the park right now. So man, it is a warm night tonight. It is about 50 Fahrenheit. It feels wonderful out. I'm dressed just right. I got the full length gloves, but I don't have the big old gloves on. The other night it was raining. It was raining real hard. And that's what got me thinking about microphones, because I got rained on and it killed the audio. Not the first time it's happened. Filming in the rain is tricky, especially with audio, because you don't want the microphone to absorb all the rain droplets, because obviously that'd destroy your microphone. But also, let's go left here. But also, listening to those rain droplets hit the microphone can be kind of annoying. It's kind of like wind noise. Woo, it's a little windy right now. So yeah, constantly trying to improve upon this bike blogger channel. Video and audio quality are really important for having a successful channel, I think. However, the very most important thing is content. Lots of content, lots of consistently uploaded content, and stuff people are really interested in at the time, and just be a good storyteller. I mean, that'll keep people interested, I think. Guesses, bike blogger. Of course, you can always do a stupid stunt, and then you get your video might go viral, and then that's also another way to get a lot of people watching. But honestly, for me, it's just about having fun. Being passionate about what you're doing, sharing it with the world, and it's all that really matters to me. That's what's the most important thing. I want as many people as possible to see the video content that I do, but anyway, we're talking tips. Let's talk tips. That's probably what people would want to hear, not me blogging along about my own channel. Tips. So yeah, if you're new to bicycle vlogging or blogging or whatever you want to call it, I should hit the brakes, shouldn't I? Let's slow down right there. Okay. You want good stable video and stable audio. How do you do this? Well, external microphone, number one, for good audio. The easiest way to do it, honestly, is have two devices. I know, big hassle. You got two memory cards, two batteries, but that is really the easiest way of doing it without really wiring yourself into your own bicycle, basically, and having just one camera. So, the easiest way to do it is you have one camera on your bike. Doesn't really matter the audio quality, screw that. Most people don't even care about audio anyway. They just put music on their videos. Those bore me, but that's all a lot of people care about. I don't want any music generally on my videos, but I do it sometimes. Sometimes I do it. It's just that I worry about getting in trouble for using other people's music too much. So that's why I tend to avoid it. But yeah, so number one, just get yourself any sort of camera that can mount to your bike. The mount is very important. You want a very stable mount to prevent the shaky video. So, kind of an aside, the camera's only going to be as good as what it's working with. Like, for instance, I'm in a low light situation here. I'm using an old generation GoPro. I could improve on the video and my safety if I had brought my bigger bike light with me, but I did not. So my lighting in front of my bike is almost non-existent. I am on a urban street though, so I got pretty good street lighting. So my night vision with my eyes is okay. And I got a little light here for safety purposes at the bare minimum, but I could improve on my video quality probably if I had better lighting. And I can do that by putting on a bigger bike light on my bike. Number two is audio. So a separate device, probably a voice recorder. So then that could be, you're gonna probably want it to be wired, not Bluetooth, because I think Bluetooth audio still sounds like you're in an aircraft or a jet or something. It doesn't really have the full range of sound and audio quality that you would expect from a wired setup. So you're probably just gonna, and that's just fine. You get yourself a cheap or fairly inexpensive. Oh, I cut through. Yeah, fairly inexpensive voice recorder, and then you need an external microphone. So now you've got three things. You got a camera, a voice recorder, and a microphone, a wired microphone. And you're gonna have to put that on your body somewhere, probably under your mouth, maybe near your chest. That's what a lot of people, you know, in broadcasting do. If they don't have like a, you know, someone holding a boom mic or something, like in the movies. Let's see, is there anyone over here? Can I go this way? Doesn't look like anybody over here. I'm trying to avoid people. The hospitals are full where I am, by the way. This is 2020. There's a pandemic going on, so it's another reason to ride safely. You don't want to be going to a hospital right now. So yeah, you got a camera, voice recorder, and a microphone. Now, how do you sync all that together? Because that's the last trick. You're gonna need some sort of software or application to do that. And like with anything, like when you're recording, the easiest thing to do is, you know, make sure your source quality is as high as possible. Then you have the least amount of editing and cleanup to do on it. So that's why I was saying, you know, make sure you don't have a shaky video. Make sure you have your microphone near your mouth for good source quality. Look at all these scooters. It's like all these scooters. No one's using the scooters. I don't know why. It's only like what, 8:30, I think. I got my phone on my wrist. It's working out pretty well. Yeah, I put my phone on my wrist because I think that actually might be better, because I had it on my bike. I have been mounting it on my bike, but again, rattling and noises is captured in the video, and it drives me crazy. I'm very attentive to that sort of thing. But also, one time when I went over the bars, I had an accident on this particular bike, by the way. I don't want to jinx anything tonight. But it actually broke free of the mount, the Garmin mount. So I don't really trust these Garmin mounts. I think one of the best ones is that quad lock type of mount. I don't have that, but you know, I figure maybe the best thing to do is just put the phone on my person. The only risk there is, you know, if you fall down on the ground and then you smash the phone on the ground, you know, when you hit the ground. I have it on the outside of my, I guess what I would call the outside of my arm though. A little less likely unless I have to roll when I fall, which may be fairly often, although I'm not very good at it, at falling properly. Did a video on that a long time ago. You know, it's on my person. It's very tightly on my wrist. I think that's better than, you know, putting it in a pocket, because you're more likely to fall in your butt or your side or your hip or something. And I can see that, you know. But since it's on the outside of my wrist like this, you know, I feel like a little less likely for it to get damaged. Perhaps the best place would be like in a backpack or something, maybe. I don't have a backpack on me though, so. Wow, it is really dark over there. Why are all the lights off over there? Oh, it's dark over here too. I didn't even really notice till just now. Ooh, spooky. Okay, so what I can do here, because I do not have my big light, I do have another there. Maybe I just doubled my lumens. I got like 40 lumens going now. So let's go into the dark area. Unfortunately, you're not gonna be able to see anything in the video. And this goes to video quality. You can probably just see right in front of the bike, and that's about it. Dang, this is a dark street. This is spooky. Gotta be careful. Hope there's no branches in the street or something. It's really dark. That's the one thing with a bright light on your bike, is it will ruin your nighttime vision and your natural animal vision at night. So I can actually see a bit a ways ahead of me, because I don't have a really bright light in front of me, basically ruining my nighttime vision. But it's still not as good as really having a very long throw of a light. Yeah, see all these street lights to the left here, they're all off. All the lights are shut off. I don't know what the deal is. I know the city's hurting. That's why they're leaving all the bars and restaurants open for tax revenue, but maybe they're like Detroit or whatever here in St. Louis, Missouri, starting to turn off all the lights to save money. Funny thing, I read a story in Colorado Springs, of all places. There were some ultra-conservative, or I guess maybe I should say libertarian folks over there in the Rockies, and they didn't want to pay for anything. They didn't want any taxes for anything. And it got so bad that the city actually had to shut off like a third of all the street lights. And when they did that, crime, what do you know? Crime went up because it was, it's dark. I like darkness. I don't like complete darkness though. But I do like the idea of darkness because less light pollution, the better, I think. Just cut through here. Okay. Let me go back this way. Oh, by the way, that's the St. Louis Science Center right over there. A pretty red, white, and blue, or magenta and purple colors over there. Kind of holiday colors, I guess. I don't know. Thanksgiving's coming up here. Okie dokie. Let's see, I need to get out of here. Well, I hope the audio quality is good, because that's the only thing I changed. I didn't change the video quality. Cameras. Let's go this way. Okay, there we go. There's nobody coming. Unlikely, although I am seeing more joggers out late at night now. Not really cyclists because it's so cold, but I'm seeing more people exercising late at night to avoid the crowds during the day for the airborne pathogen that's circulating around the community. So yeah, camera, voice recorder, external microphone, and then software. So what software do you use? What you can do really is just replace the audio track on the video with the audio track on your voice recorder, and you may need some fancy software to sync it up. But what I find is just easiest, again, source quality, is just try to hit the record button on both devices at nearly exactly the same time, at least within the same second. If it's off by a few milliseconds, that's okay. No one's gonna notice, right? No one's gonna notice. Going into the city here. And then you don't really have to do any editing at all. You just replace, the source for the audio on video stream with the audio track from another device, a voice recorder or a second camera. You could use a second camera too. Woo-wee. My gosh, because it's like 50 Fahrenheit and it's not it's been like almost 30, like below freezing. I feel a lot more nimble. And I know there is the physics with the air, whereby colder air is harder to break through. Let's make a left. Yeah, I just feel a lot more, energetic. Although maybe it's because that's the weird thing. I don't understand that. When there's a wind, it's like I personally don't ever really notice, a wind that. Can I go right here? I think so. Some of these streets are blocked off. They've actually had some crime in the city, and they've put up concrete barriers. So it's kind of like some streets are dead ends, at least for cars. Not really around here though. This is kind of the fancier part of town. You still get your crime and your shootings, but not as high of a rate. So it's perfectly safe. It's perfectly safe in the city. It is. For a city, it's pretty tame. This part of the city, there are other parts of the city that are considered the worst, most dangerous parts of any city in the world. No, not in the world, at least in the United States, according to the FBI crime statistics. Let's see here. Let's make it right. All right. So I'm actually making a loop right now, all because I didn't want to stop at the light. So I'm gonna have to actually, I'm not really going anywhere. I'm just vlogging on a bike right now against the headwind. Woo. It actually feels pretty refreshing though, because like I said, it's actually kind of warm, and I got full-length sleeves on, so. But honestly, the weather just feels perfect right now for riding a bike. I mean, you don't sweat, and you have just the right amount of wind. Whew. All right, maybe we go straight here. I'm trying to orient myself here. I'm trying to think. Let's go right one more time. Deja vu, right? Deja vu! Deja vu. Is this just a... See, was this a street or a driveway? I think that's a driveway to the left. Nah, there's a fence. I can't cut through there. We'll make a left at this next intersection. So actually, what I have going on here, I'll show you here in a second. It's a little difficult because of my... Oh, wait, we'll have to wait here for a second. Get away from the intersection. Let's get over here. Stop. Actually, this is a greenway here. Isn't it? Yeah. I think so. I don't know. Let me drop down. Oh. No, I don't think that's the greenway. I think there's one, that's just a regular sidewalk. I know there's a greenway somewhere around here. When they built the new Cortex station, I think it might be a little bit further east from here though. Okay, no stop sign there. Me likey. All right, I'm trying to pull something out of my pocket, but I just can't do it right now, so we'll have to wait for a second. Where does that go? That's just another driveway or street that goes to another parking garage. There's a lot of parking garages around here, I must say. Okay. Up the hill. School of Nursing. We're around a medical complex right now. One of the major employers in the city is a healthcare industry. Okay, let's go dish fry. Da 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 dee, da 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 doo, da 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 da. Trying to get something out of my pocket. Okay, I think I'm just gonna have to stop here. Let's get off the road. I'm gonna fumble with my pocket, then I don't wanna cause an accident. Let's stop here for a second. So there's a car that's been behind me for a while. Hello! So yeah, I actually have 2 cameras tonight. Oh my. Oh look, there's bicycles in there, over there. Cool. All right, so I get going here. I have the weirdest pants. It's like I'm riding around with some like some joggers or jogging pants, I guess you would call them, kind of sweat pants. And they got, oh look at that up over there to the right. I don't know if you can see it. And they got like a little pocket inside. Here we go. There we go. See? Look at that. Oh my. Okay. Let's not go through the street light. Actually, I think I can make a right here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And then make a left because there's nobody around. Do 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 do. Where does this go? It's like a construction site here. See, there's like cranes up into the side over there. Woo-wee. Riding one-handed. One-handed. Oh man, there's like a big hole down there. I don't know if you can see that. Big hole down there. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna figure this out eventually where I can just pull a camera out and just start filming. It's kind of hard to do when you're balancing on two wheels. Oh man, it's a wonderful night tonight. It's really beautiful weather. I'll make a right here. So what is over there is like a... Oh wait, I think I'm near that greenway I was talking about. Let's get over here. This is the greenway. Or maybe not. Bike blogger don't know where he's going. Cut through over here. There's Microsoft straight ahead. This is kind of the tech hub of the city. It's all new stuff around here, really. Actually, I think that is I think that might be the Cortex. Right over there. See the Cortex light rail station back there. Microsoft. So yeah. Oh. Don't know where this goes, but I'm gonna assume I gotta turn around here because I'm not gonna meet up with a security guard guy. Let's go this way. Oh, I can't go that way. Let's get on the sidewalk. How do I get out of here? It looked like that was a dead end back there, like it was. Oh wait, here we go. No parking. It doesn't say no biking. Oh yeah, look, there's a bunch of exercise bikes. Let's turn it around. A bunch of exercise, or treadmills, I guess I should say. 4220. Whoops. See. Here we go. Yeah, they built all these buildings, and it's kind of cool. It seems more modern, you know, and everything. It's just empty because of the pandemic. There's nobody around right now. Yeah, maybe I should pay better attention to the signage. Oh, look, there's IKEA. IKEA! 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 I know there's a greenway somewhere around here. I think it was over by the Metrolink light rail station we passed just earlier here a minute ago. Now we're heading down to the furniture store. The IKEA, IKEA, IKEA. That person walking along the sidewalk probably thinks I'm crazy. IKEA, IKEA. How am I gonna fit a couch on my bicycle, right? I guess the IKEA is open. Most things are open still. Let's see if we can go around the back of the IKEA here. Just screwing around tonight. Let's see, it says covered parking truck deliveries. Okay, let's go see where this head takes us. As long as I don't end up getting on a freeway or something. Do not enter. Oh, this might be one way. Is this one way? I don't know. Well, that's cool. You can see the freeway there. I'm probably on videotape right now, not just on my own camera. There's probably security cameras watching me right now. What am I gonna do on a bicycle? I'm gonna come here and steal a couch? Not likely, not likely. Okay, so I guess we can go back down here. All right, so that's about the behind of the IKEA. If you ever wondered what the behind of an IKEA looks like. The parking garage is completely empty. I'm not gonna, it's a stop line, there's no stop sign though. I'm not going to go inside the parking garage though. I could have a lot of fun in there though, right? You know, I could climb up and down different levels of the parking garage. I did that on another video. Maybe I'll try to link it at the end of this video or something. It's kind of fun, but you gotta be very careful because some garages, some parking structures have very low ceilings. And I read a story just like a month ago where there are some teenagers or some young 20-somethings, and they had their heads sticking out of, you know where I'm going with this, right? They had their heads sticking out of the sunroof of a, I don't know, a Hummer or an SUV or some sort of kind of tall vehicle, I guess. And they hit their heads on like a concrete beam. And one of them died, and a couple of them, I think, got seriously injured. And then, of course, the driver, their buddy, they just kind of left the scene. I don't know exactly what happened there. I don't know if they went to go get help or what, but they're just like, sorry guys, I'm gonna leave you behind. And just left them in the parking garage and drove off. I'm not sure exactly how that story ended. It's possible no one got charged with anything in that. They just owe it up to complete stupidity. Maybe drunkenness or something, I don't know. But man, that would be that'd be a way to go though. Sticking your head out of a sunroof and then your head hits something like a concrete beam. Your head's not going through, you're not Superman, you're not going through the concrete beam, the concrete beam's going through you. I'm surprised the person who died didn't get their head decapitated or something. Okay, let's see, here we go. This looks like a greenway. Yeah, so I think I was on the right track. The one thing I just don't know on this greenway here, wait, does it go the other way? Let me turn around. I think the goal of the St. Louis planning department or the Greenway division or the bicycle people in St. Louis basically is they want to continue this onward because it looks like it stops here. It doesn't look like it offsets in either direction, but it stops at like this old old grain mill. I'm not sure what that exactly is. I have to look that up on the Google. It looks like it's still being in operation though, maybe. I don't know. So okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn around and we'll go back because you can see it doesn't continue on in any direction here. That's just the train tracks over there. Oh, I guess I can turn off one of my lights now. I'm just turning off one of my front lights because I keep two with me just in case one dies. So it's like a backup light. I don't want to waste both lights and they both go out on me. Looks like my rear light is still good. I see that flashing up there in the parking structure. That would be the security guy driving around. I was a little confused because I was going down that road over there and yeah, back there, and yeah, I was a little confused because I didn't know how to get to this greenway. Right here. So yeah, there's the Metrolink station. Nobody waiting because there's nobody around. It's actually kind of late right now. Oh, what is that ahead? Animal. So I'm not actually on the Metrolink platform, so there's not really a problem here walking along here. I am taking a good look though, because there has been a controversy about people basically skipping fare and getting on the train. And I think that's the newest station in the St. Louis area, and it doesn't look like it has any turnstiles. Oh, here comes the train. You want to watch the train go by? Let's watch the train go by. Woo-wee. Where is the train? Oh, it's coming from that direction there. Woo-wee. Circle it around here. Ugh. There she goes. There she goes. Oh, just like a nice quiet night tonight on the Bike Blogger channel. So yeah, we were talking about cameras. Who likes the chest cam position? I've done that in the past. The problem with that, and there's really not any way to fixing it, is it's always bumpy. That's why you need a newer camera, like with better image stabilization or something. So yeah, that's why I prefer the camera on the bike, because I like to see, you know, the handlebars. I like to see the tire. Personal preference. That's why we do it this way on the Bike Blogger channel. Let's go left. Well, I guess that's it for me tonight. I'm gonna head home and get a snack or something, maybe. Head back out tomorrow night, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. Depends. It's gonna be warm this next week, so I'm looking forward to it. I really feel like the climate is syncing with the calendar seasons a lot more in recent years. It seems like where, you know, winter doesn't officially begin until like the end of December. And it's still pretty warm, at least in my climate, kind of the middle of the country. And yet it's like, you know, mid-November. I think I can go right here. I think I can go right. There's nobody waiting, nobody coming from any direction there. Unfortunately, I'm probably gonna miss that light. But that's okay. Just gonna take it easy. We'll end the video here because the light's going red. Okay, the light did not go red. So I guess the video goes on. Okay, well, here we go. More video. What else what do we talk about? I have nothing else to talk about right now. What do I talk about? Talk about what I'm hungry for right now. What am I hungry? I'm sort of hungry right now. What would I eat? What would I eat? I'm a little hungry. I don't know. Maybe some popcorn, the Bike Blogger show, or maybe some rice and beans or something. Rice and beans. The more you eat, the more you eat. Beans. I'm gonna slow it down just in case there's some whack job flying through red lights. I've experienced that once in a lifetime. I'm not gonna experience that again, getting hit by an automobile. Okay. Yeah, nice night tonight. Oh my. So I guess we'll wrap up the video by talking about the topic that I said I was gonna talk about, which is cameras. So I'm using a GoPro 3. It's an older camera. It's probably as old as the BikeBlogger channel, I would imagine, or maybe even older. I like these old cameras though because they can still technically do HD quality, and yet you can get them, you know, for what, you know, an average person can afford, you know, refurbished or used on the online markets, you know, for under $100 a pop. And that's what I really like about these older cameras. All right, here we go. So yeah, tonight is actually the last night in St. Louis where you can dine in. You know, eat your food indoors. It doesn't make any sense, right? Because it's getting cold, but it's also dangerous out there right now, everybody. So wear a mask if you're around anybody. And that's a cop car to the left. Let's make a left. You know, be safe out there, and you know, think about all those who have. Let's get over here because that car went in front of me. Think about all those who have suffered so far in these rough times, So don't make it worse by spreading around diseases. Let's end on a positive note though, right? End on a positive note. It feels wonderful outside, and it's a wonderful night to ride a bike. So go ride a bike. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Woo! Are you still watching? Are you still watching? I don't believe it. I'm gonna give you a gold medal for that. And a star. How about a gold star? You like a gold stars? Let's give you a gold star for that too. Thanks for hanging in there with me. It's gonna get harder when it gets colder because talking on a bike when it gets cold is not good for your throat. Here we go, bumpy. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. Slow it down here. I must say I am happy with this phone mount on my wrist. That works really well. It's been working really well, at least. See, I'm gonna go this way. It says detour. Oh man, this is detouring to a dead end. Can I cut through here? Oh yeah, I can. Always bring a spare bicycle tube with you. I'm saying that not to jinx myself, but there could be broken glass around, so always bring a spare bicycle tube. Woo! Bike blogger, bike blogger. So I hope that was helpful for anyone who wants to kind of do what I do. You know, helpful tips basically. You need a camera, a voice recorder, an external mic, and some sort of software. And you can go do what I do. And make sure you give me credit for that. Give me credit for everything. Stop lights. Stop light.